And look at the views up on the hill up there, so nice, see? So this is it, you can customize everything. So you realize this person here have like white cupboards with the gold accent, you know? Wagwan, what's great? Welcome back to the channel, you know. You requested it, so today I am here to deliver. You know somebody, man? Sun just nice and a beat on your boy's skin, you know. Yes, so I'm out here in St. Elizabeth, out by Goshen, right? And about 7 months back, you had asked me to get a tour of inside one of the newest developments. You see me, I say, watch it. On the main road, me there, you know. Literally out on the main road. You asked me to get a tour of the inside. And luckily for you and me, the developer reached out to me because he told me that, listen, man, the amount of persons who reach out and even made purchase, I had to reach out to you personally. So the developer reached out to me and he said, listen, I need you to come in and do a tour. So this video is sponsored by Stewart Development. They reached out to me after the last video I just was passing that day. You know, my business may go about in St. Elizabeth, and on my way into Santa Cruz, I see this place named Howard Acres. And I decided that I'm going to pull up because I know say the last video I posted, you know, they love it. See there? Howard Acres. So I'm going to go over the people and see what take place. It look like a gated community. You see me? I'm going to see if I can talk to somebody if they are no land and them thing over here. Construction are going on. So if you're from St. you love St. Elizabeth, see if I can get something for you. You see me? And I saw the development and I just loved it. Right outside of the main road, 15 minutes from Mandeville, 30 minutes if there's traffic, right? Because I was coming down just now from the New Green roundabout out in Mandeville and I was going 40 kilometers per hour and it took me 32 minutes exactly to get right here. And the top speed that I went, in the highway, in the bush, you know what I say? The top speed that I went was 60 and that's when I was coming down Penn Hill. You know, it's like a two-way, so you had more room. But apart from that, it was like 40 kilometers in traffic and it took me 32 minutes. So without the traffic, you know, guaranteed you're in Mandeville within 15 to 20 minutes at most, right? So outside, I have about 25 minutes to go before I meet with the real estate agent and give you a tour. But I just want to show you what the outside looks like first, right? Right off the main road, you have nice houses around you. I passed a primary school. This primary school is called Pepper Primary School. It's about 5 minutes up the road driving. We're at Howard Acres, as I said before. Construction is being done right now. The last time I came, there weren't so many houses 7 months ago. So we're going to go inside and see what that looks like. The sun outside is just beaming, my friends. And you realize it's gated, one way in. You have I'm assuming this is the entry gate, but for now it's closed off. And then you have a pedestrian gate right here and the exit. Give and take, right? So I'm just going to give you a quick tour. Tall gates. These are probably like 14 feet high walls, gates, and the wall look like they're about 5 feet, but you really cannot see over in the development unless you go close up, right? You have cameras, surveillance cameras and everything. And I can see from here you have like the solar street lights going on. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 cameras all around. What them say? Smile, you're on camera. So the other day I was going through my analytics and I realized that the majority of my viewers are from the US. And particularly so, most of you are within the age of 25 to 65. With that said, I find that this is the age that most persons are at where they're looking in terms of home ownership. Because I was confused. The last time I did 2 real estate related videos on this channel, I realized the reception that I got and a lot of persons were saying, please get us some more. So that is telling me one more thing, that a lot of persons out there want to move back home. You're just not sure where. And honestly, when I was passing this area, I'm like, yo, just the outside alone caught my attention. The wall, the logo on the wall, the entrance, it just caught my attention. And when I went inside, the price was very reasonable. It's a good look, man. So this was a no-brainer when I came here. I had to say, you know what? I could go check out inside. So just waiting right now to go inside and see what go on. Yeah. Me the cut, man. Yeah, man, me the cut and come back, you know?
Yeah, man, to me see you come back a video to me, I trouble you say,
You see last video make down here?
Yeah, man.
Me say yes. You know, so I think they reach out to me, man, Keisha, and said that I want me to get, because people want to see what inside look like. So I'm forward for deal with that now. Oh, so I purchased one? So I video you see?
Yeah, video we see, man.
My video you see and reach again? You serious? Ja, watch it, man. Nice little spot. I know grow on me, I try growing and I try, because I never know nobody. I pass, I go in a senti. I see it, I say, nah, man, I have to go over here to go look.
See the video, I say, then something, man, I pass.
Yeah, man, I just natural thing. Pass and just look man right. Oh, backside, my lucky back, you know. Cause let me. Yeah, man, I let them if we go drive in. Alright. So you don't mind go on camera?
Eh?
No, you know that camera. Alright, don't worry yourself. But see it there? I go so boom, and I pull up with record inside, and a general tell me right now, say I'm my video him watch. And he come check out one of property for himself. You see me? Yeah, man. Over a place so nice. And the last time I there, you know, they never have smart building right outside, you know. Yeah, man. Aye. So it's a good look, nice because I had close to Mandeville side I come from. How long it take you for reach here?
The first time I come here, about a week ago.
Yeah.
About 20 minutes.
Or
maybe less.
So that me I tell them, so with traffic it take me 30 minutes because about 40 minutes I drive.
Yeah.
But if you're not in traffic, 15-20 minutes, you reach. How far Junction them? I'm not sure how far. No, Santa. Oh, Tony I come from?
Yeah.
Ja. Respect, man. Respect. Alright, my friends. So, them like a gate for me about 3 times because I turn up attack, you know. But this is a blessing because people are pull up. You see me, when I generally don't want to go on camera, but the general tell me a while ago, say, youth, a year video I watch and I come buy one I host them. So I don't know, joke thing. And look outside right now. More construction is happening, but this one looks slightly different. And probably this is phase 2. We're going to get all the information. This looks like phase 2 over here. So the last time I came, I was over on that side. This seems to be phase 2, as I said. And homes are being built up as we speak. So we have plenty of homes here for you, man. Look at that. The men are on the roof doing the right thing. Everything is moving. Yeah. So see, you have a next unit here. They're inside. Look at them. They're doing some rendering. Yeah, man. Workman inside. I do some rendering. And that is it over there. So yes, I was right. This is phase 2 right here. People are already living over by phase 1. Look at that. See, you have clothes on the line. Am I pointing? Look, you have sheet on the line and everything because people are already living in phase 1. Yeah, people are already living over by phase 1. This is phase 2. So you have about 4 homes over there that looks like it just needs window, door and painting because the roof is already done. Then you have this one still getting prepped up for the roof. And then over here, this one look like it's the newest one that you're still seeing the raw blocks and everything. Yeah, man. It's a good look. And as I said, it's like one big walkthrough. It's like a circle. This reminds me of the community that I grew up in. The Shudley housing scheme. And, you know, I need to point out some things that people... The sidewalks, nicely done. I need to point out these things. This one is the driveway, so you know they stop right here. But the sidewalk is nicely done. Everything. Look at that, man. Yeah, man. And you have some nice homes next door, you. Look at the view. Look at the first time I came here, you know. The view away get me, you know. If you love the breadbasket of Jamaica, aka St. Elizabeth, this is the place. I don't think I'm gonna go all the way down there, you know. Because if we continue here, you know what? We're gonna continue here. And look at this. Foundation is being dug out right now for a next construction. Yeah. So you have foundation being dug out right now. Then you have one. So we're gonna start from the start. So we have the boards right here being laid down. Then this one foundation is being dug out. And then over there, that one, look at the view again. Look for me, man. Every single turn you turn, it's a view. This is a back portion of the land. Every turn you turn, so whichever home you choose to get, you're going to have a view. And we're not talking about harbor view. Look at that. Jesus. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. So yeah, foundation digging out and everything. This one they're putting in windows and doors and everything right now. Alright, so we're gonna go and take a look at the model unit right now, okay? Let's go. Jano Star. I feel good for anybody who will own one of these. And I already met one of the potential owners already. Yeah, man. I know it says you have rich soil over here, you know, so you know, so you gotta do the planting. It's a good look. You mark up the money already. Yeah, man. St. Elizabeth now going good, don't ya? I say I can cut through the neighbor them yard. I tell nobody, you know, where a thief a pass through. So in the future, when you watch when you buy a house, you say, no, say, Adrian, you want Adrian walk through my yard? Yes, man, Adrian walk through my yard. Say, this house on the corner lot, me walk through your yard. You can't do nothing about it. First of matter of fact, you push me hand through your window. See it there? And then your living room. So you can say, Adrian, and then your living room when you get that one here. Yeah, man, right, man. So when I walk through your yard, I beg you pass there, yeah? I beg you pass your yard, my friend. Thanks. So that is it. We're good to go, we're good to go, we're good to go. So here we go. We're at the model unit right now.
Hi Adrian, hi everyone. My name is Nikisha Swaby, otherwise known as Keisha. I am the project coordinator of Stewart's Development, the owners of this beautiful property here, Howard Acres. Welcome, welcome. We're going to just show you around our beautiful property and let you know what is happening. This is our model unit right here. And our the standard units are 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, living, dining, and kitchen. And when I say standard, a lot of persons are making adjustments. So if you take a look, you have that unit over there. As you can see, it has a additional garage, a additional bathroom, an additional laundry, and we have other units that have even up to an additional bathroom, right? So you have a lot of persons who are actually making adjustments, but our standard unit, which I will be showing you, it starts at 20 million, right?
Okay.
So come, let's go. So this is the living and dining area, the kitchen, and it is open concept.
Okay.
That is our beautiful kitchen there, as you can see. And of course, all units, it entails the kitchen counters, the fixtures, the grill that is not included.
Okay,
right?
that's
So that
what I
is
was
not
thinking.
included. This is our bathroom. And this unit is not 100% completed as yet because we still have some fixtures to put into the kitchen and some electrical fixtures to put in as well. This is one of our bedroom.
Okay, so the front bedroom.
And the closet right there. And this is our second bedroom. And this is how the back looks.
Okay. So you can have area right here for like a wash area.
Right. You can have here as a wash area. And of course, you can do your addition. The addition is unrestricted. Like, you buy your property, you want to do your addition.
Yeah.
You can do that. You can do your fencing. It is unrestricted.
Oh, so that's a question I was going to ask, because the last time I realized most of the house don't have any fencing. So no wall, but fence.
Right.
You can't put concrete wall?
You can do whatever you want. It's your
Okay.
property. But guess what happened? They feel safe and comfortable enough not to have that perimeter fence.
Yes.
But it is not to say that you cannot do your fencing.
Yeah.
It is whatever you want.
Okay,
right?
okay.
Unrestricted. Most of these houses that you see,
Yeah.
they are already sold. Right?
Okay.
So for the lots that nothing is built on yet.
Yes.
And the reason why nothing is built there as yet, because as I said to you earlier, persons are making adjustments.
Okay.
So it is best if you come in and you say, okay, we need an additional this and an additional that to get it done from foundation, right?
Okay.
So we leave room for that. The lots that are available now,
Yeah.
it ranges from 707 square meters.
Okay, so
So-
about 7,000 square feet there, about 7 to 8,000. Okay.
Right.
Because some people don't understand the square meter, square feet.
Okay,
No, me
okay.
learn a little bit, so I kind of convert. No, yes, sir.
Right, to about 758. And we
Okay.
have about 2 lots
Yeah.
that are a bit bigger than that.
So you're looking
So-
at close to quarter acre land.
Close to,
quarter acre.
right, not
Okay.
exactly
Yeah.
quarter acre. And in your first video,
Yeah.
you said quarter
Quarter
acre,
acre, 'cause I
but it
think
was, right, it is close to, it was never
Oh.
quarter acre. So it's not like we downgraded on the size.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We actually started 650 to 750. So,
Okay.
a little bit 758 thereabout.
Yeah.
And then, as I said, we have about 2 of the lots, which is a bit bigger.
Okay.
Yes.
And for the standard unit, what's the size of them?
The standard unit is 919 square feet.
Okay, good size
Uh-huh.
for a 2-bedroom.
Yeah, man, it is a good size. The bedrooms are 12 by 12.
All right, so our next question, I know most persons are going to ask. So you work with person who come with straight cash, housing trust, and the bank?
All right, so what NHT has done, they have partnered with the commercial bank.
Okay.
So we have partnered with Scotiabank.
Okay, okay.
Right? So once you contact me, I can give you a contact for the person at Scotiabank. And like me, you can always get us on WhatsApp.
Yes, yes.
Especially if you're overseas, you can communicate with us on WhatsApp.
Okay,
Right?
yeah.
So yes, we work with the bank, Scotiabank, and we also work with cash. But the
Okay.
cash has to go through our lawyer. So to purchase one of these units, you just have to fill out your offer to purchase form. The bank for local residents, it gives like 90%.
Okay.
And for persons overseas, 75%.
Okay.
So
okay.
then you would have to make the deposit of cash, which into for local, if you're going through the bank, that would be 10%. And for overseas persons, that would be 25% cash.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
So, that's how that goes.
Okay, because we know a lot of, and not recently housing trusts raise it from 7.5 to now 9 million per person. And if for 2 people, they get 19, they just need probably give and take 2 million after closing costs and then get themselves a
Right.
unit.
And
or
then
you say they work with the bank
They
as well.
do, right.
So,
So
they
the bank
probably
would
even
take
need much
care of
money
everything.
out of pocket.
That's right. So the
Okay,
bank
okay.
takes care of everything. So they just go to the bank,
Yes.
not to NHT, and they will just work everything out for them.
Okay.
And for cash buyers, there is a little discount.
Okay.
I am not able to say
So you have to
what
contact
that
you first.
discount is.
Yes, yes.
But there is a little discount for cash buyers.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
nice. All right.
Uh-huh.
So what other persons who want to know about the HOA fees? What are the HOA fees and what does that cover?
All right. So it would be 5,000
Yes.
Jamaican per month.
Okay.
So that will cover the cutting of the common area, right? The green areas, and we have quite a few of that. Different maintenance, you have the perimeter wall. So needs be the perimeter wall need painting, to refresh your community, make it look good all the time,
Yes,
that
yes.
kind of thing. Then you paint your unit. It takes care of the electricity because you know that the gate is remotely controlled, so you know that is run by JPS.
Yes, yes.
So you need to pay that JPS bill, and also the GSM system. That is the system that we use to you actually call the gate, and the gate is remotely controlled. So we have that facility. Then
Yes.
it is used to add credit to the phone as well,
Okay.
the system as well.
Okay,
right?
nice.
And then needs be something happens to your gate, then you guys can rectify that speedily because there is always money there to take care of things, the unforeseen, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Right?
In terms of amenities now, because again, you're still in development stages. What are the amenities that are will be in the community?
Well, in the community there will be
Yes.
will be like 3 green areas.
Okay.
Right? And then for this community,
Yes.
it is so peaceful here.
Realize
Like
that.
it is not just your neighbor, or it's just not a neighborhood. Yes, when you move here, everybody is your family.
Yes.
Like they look out for each other. The communication level between them, like everybody in the community, it is second to none. Like, you're just so comfortable. There is a group which into everybody communicate, you make decisions together.
Yes.
Say for instance, in the future, or when you move in, there is certain things you would want to see happening. Then you guys decide that as a community to get it done.
So in terms of security now, will there be any guards at the gate or cameras, stuff like that, etc.?
All right. So for now,
Yes.
no, there is no guard at the gate. There
Yes.
will not be a guard at the gate.
Okay.
In terms of camera system, as a community, you can decide to get that done. Additional security.
Yes.
But for me, the community is well secure,
Yes,
considering that you are the one who, grant your own access. Nobody can come and say to this person, I'm going up to Keisha.
Yes.
Where is Keisha house? And you point out Keisha house.
Yes,
Because if they don't know, all right, look at you. You
I
couldn't
have to
just
call him.
come
I
over
couldn't come
here.
in. Yeah, I have to
And
call.
then for all of you who wants to come over, you have my number. Give me a
Yes.
call. If you come to the gate, you will not get the opportunity to come.
Yes.
So you actually have to let me know so I can call somebody and say, okay, I'm expecting this person. This person is at the gate. Could you please let this person in? And that is pretty secure because I've seen cases where you have community with security guard, but yet still somebody pops up at your house that you don't want to come.
I understand.
So as a community, you guys can decide, if you need anything addition.
Yeah.
And in terms of security, you will see that for model unit, we have the burger bars.
Yes.
Of course,
You can
I would
add that.
advise install your own additional security.
Yeah.
You can put in your own burger bars, your own cameras, that kind of thing for your additional security.
Okay, I already realize when I come in, you have cameras on the gate and everything already. So that is the you provide that for the front gate because it's just one way in, one way out, basically.
Right, it's just one way in, one way
Okay, you have
out,
those
basically.
cameras working that's on the
Pretty
door.
much,
Okay.
pretty much,
So if you
right.
need additional security, just put it
You
on your
just
unit.
put in your
type of
camera,
thing.
put it on your
Okay.
unit, that kind of thing.
All right, so in terms of amenities now outside of the community, how close are like restaurants,
Listen,
schools and stuff like that?
I'm glad you asked that question. Basically, this property is pretty central.
Yeah.
It is on the main, and the view here, I cannot just get enough of the view, Adrian. Look at that mountain over there.
Me not say this for camera, but that are the first thing will catch me, and not just right there. So it's like a 360 view when you really look at it.
Yes,
So any
it
unit you
is.
purchase, you
It
get
is.
a view. That me
Listen,
love.
and I'm not just saying it because
Yes.
I'm on camera.
Yes.
Like every time I am here, it's the best thing that is happening to me. That view, trust me, you can't get enough of it. But differently from the view, Adrian, it is pretty central.
Okay.
It is near to Santa Cruz,
Yes.
which is probably about 10 minutes from here.
Yes.
It is pretty close to Junction, which is another town. And of course, Mandeville is just up the road. So everything is either down the road or up the road. So can you imagine you're here and it's not like you have to go to a specific town on a weekend. You can just choose which town you go to.
You have about 3 hours so close town to choose from.
Exactly. But the beauty about it, it is near to, in St. Elizabeth, you have St. Elizabeth Technical.
Yes.
Primary school from here is like, and that is like 8 minutes. So you have a primary school which is like walking distance. In Santa Cruz, you have like other private schools and so forth.
Okay.
In Junction, high school, there would be BB Cook.
Okay,
And
never
then
heard that one before.
Mandeville, you have
Ton-
a lot
of school.
of high
Manchester High,
schools,
Big Cartridge.
private school,
Yes.
Manchester, DC,
Institute.
Bishop, everything,
All
like
that
you
true.
name it. It is pretty close to the hospital.
That's
you
the next
have,
question. How,
right.
Oh, the Mandeville. So,
Right, so you
Mandeville
have,
Hospital.
and
They
you have
hospital down here?
in Black River. Yeah,
So
so Mandeville would be probably about 30 minutes there about, and Black River would be probably about 45 minutes.
Okay, so Mandeville would be your closest bet because
Yes.
with traffic just now,
Yes.
I may drive at 40 kilometers, it took me 32 minutes. So
All
without
right.
traffic, probably 15, 20 minutes max.
Yeah, man, definitely. Best bet would be Mandeville for hospital, and of course, you have health centers, which is down the side, as well as doctor's office, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So, and a lot of fast food place and a lot
Yes.
of restaurants. In addition to that, this is St. Elizabeth. You have a lot of attractions.
Yes.
There is no way I could not tell you that. You have the beautiful Lover's Leaf, which is in, Junction N.
Yeah.
You have the zoo for those persons who have the kids,
Jamaica Zoo, me go there
Jamaica
one
Zoo,
time, yeah.
right? Pretty nice. And you also have YS Falls.
Yes, yes.
In addition to that, you have the beach, you have Little Ochi, you have Lover's Leap, you have Pelican Bar.
Yes.
And then these things that I named out, you can actually just Google them and see what I'm talking about.
Yes.
You have Appleton Estate. There is just
Yes,
so many
beautiful.
places
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
go. Differently from, this being so central to Santa Cruz, Junction, and Mandeville. The next parish would be Westmoreland.
Yes, yes,
So you're pretty
brilliant,
close to Negril.
Yes,
so
true,
you have
true.
Rick's Cafe and you name it, tons of attraction. So it's like, this is paradise.
And airport, now that we have the new highway,
Listen,
so
it's just
airport
a
is
stone
like
throw away.
about would I say hour 20 minutes, give and take, or
Give
one
and
and a half
take.
hour.
Yeah, about one and a half hour.
With good traffic, 1.5 hour to Kingston Airport.
Yeah, and then you have Kingston Airport, and then you have the airport, which is in Montego Bay, Sangsters.
yes.
So your choice.
It is central.
Whichever one,
Okay.
you're just central. You're close to everything.
So I'm not going to ask about transportation because they're out on the main road and you can just step through the gate. If you don't have a vehicle, you get a taxi right away.
Right
So,
away.
yeah, that's
because
standard.
you actually have vehicles coming from Mandeville going to Santa Cruz and vehicle from Junction going to Santa Cruz. So it's not just like one set of transportation.
Okay.
So pretty much it is pretty easy. It is out on the main.
All right. So another question was somebody they asked me about flooding. Because they say it like the flat land. So how is it around this side when
All right.
you have heavy rain season?
Listen, on this property, Howard Acres, we specifically designed the area to eliminate your chances of flooding, right?
Yes.
Even if it is a hurricane, there is no flooding. And it was last year that we experienced the hurricane,
Yes.
and we had no problems.
So burial for those who may not know. Yes, yes.
It was burial?
A burial last year?
Me not think so.
And a burial
I don't
last
know
year?
about- I
No
don't
man, a
think
burial
so.
last year, man.
You sure?
No, last year some a burial they hit.
Well,
I hit that, sir?
that hurricane last year,
burial.
I'm not going to quote any names.
Yeah,
So,
I burial. Remember,
Adrian
man,
quote the name.
burial.
So, that hurricane, right?
I
so
still stand up.
we still stand
Because
up.
I say burial
and
they hit a lot of St. Elizabeth side, you know.
there was no
only
damage
right,
here.
that's the same way.
There
Yeah,
was
yeah.
no damage, and there is no flooding.
Yes, okay.
You understand?
Good.
Most importantly, there is no flooding because of how it was designed.
So speaking of flooding, one major issue, even though this is not Manchester, but you're so close to Manchester, I know a lot of persons are going to ask me, so I'm going to ask you, water, how is the water system here?
All right, so the main source of water is NWC.
Okay.
And the typical issue with NWC,
Yeah.
so my advice, you always need to have a backup.
Okay.
Because since as you are relying on NWC,
Yeah.
you just need to rely on yourself as well. So just
Okay.
in the case something may happen, because sometimes they do repair and you may not have water, then your backup system would, be beneficial. And based on the fact that you're getting water from NWC, then basically you just need to do your connection where your NWC water full your drum.
Yes,
So
true,
at the end of the day, you do have
Always
that
have that.
system relying on.
Okay, okay.
And then electricity is from JPS. Nothing out of the norm.
Yeah.
The typical probably 1 or 2 times disconnection for the year.
Yeah.
Sometimes certain things and they're
Like
doing some work.
something go down, yeah.
Right,
true,
they're
true.
doing some work or something, but nothing out of the norm. And then you have internet system as well,
Yeah.
which is pretty reliable. And then you can choose from, we have 2 networks. We have Flow, Digicel, so your pick.
Okay.
Right. And I think there is another one too, but I can't remember the name. But there is no problem where those things are concerned.
Okay, good. So the last question I have, again, may I ask for people in behalf.
No
Because
problem.
they've been asked me. Most persons are going to come from overseas and purchase. The questions that they always ask me, can I rent my property or can I do short-term, long-term and short-term rentals? So can I do Airbnb in this community
Right.
if I buy a property?
You can.
Okay, okay.
It is, there is no rule that go against that.
Okay, okay, nice.
And
Okay.
then, you are the person who would manage your guests,
Yes,
that
yes.
kind of thing. So, and then pets, there is no restriction or rule against pets.
Yes,
With pets, you know that it comes great responsibility.
yes, yes.
So you would not want to have a pet and it becomes, a nuisance to your neighbors.
Okay.
So you have to be mindful of that and, be considerate. So you cannot have your dog and your dog is roaming the community, tearing up people's garbage and, people's shoes and that kind of thing. So it is unrestricted with the pets, but you just have to be mindful.
Just manage them properly.
Just manage them
Yeah.
properly. Make sure that they're not bothering your neighbors, because whereas you like pets, maybe
Yeah.
your neighbors don't,
Yeah. And
So-
if you realize most persons don't have no permit of fencing, so again, you have to really control your animal.
And then
Yeah.
the only restrictions that I would say
Yeah.
against pet, certainly no pit bull. You know that it is illegal.
Yes,
You have to
yes.
have special license to get that and whatever. So no pit bull at all.
Okay. Makes
So
sense.
yeah. So
All right.
basically that would be it.
All right, thanks very much. So before
Oh.
we go, how can persons contact you
That is what
are
I
interested?
was going to say. Is
Yes.
that you're reading my mind?
Yeah, man, read it,
All right.
bro.
So my number
And
is
wait, this time we are getting the number from Keisha herself, because the last time I had an extra digit and persons were having difficulties getting through to her.
Right.
So she's going to give you this
All
time.
right. The number is 876-536-3164. And you can call me. If you're calling me and you're not getting through to me, you send me a WhatsApp message with your name and your queries.
Okay.
I would not put a restriction on it to say you cannot call me on a weekend.
Yes.
But it is best for you to just send me a WhatsApp message, because whereas in the week, I am readily available during work hours.
Yes.
And even when I am not readily available during work hours, it is best to just send me a WhatsApp message, especially if you're communicating with me from, like the UK, where there's a time difference. So you would just send me a WhatsApp message. Once I am available, I will, send you a message as soon as, and we can communicate and we can set up a call-in if that is what you want to do. But call me anytime, or I would say message me anytime.
Okay.
I will be replying to your messages as soon as possible. And our email would be Stewart's Development, as in STEWARTS Development, one word, 100 attached, at gmail.com.
Okay, okay.
I guess you'll put that on screen.
Yeah, we'll
for
put it
them.
on the screen.
Right,
Okay.
right.
And just remind them of your name again, and
I am Keisha.
Yes.
I will just say I am Keisha, because that's what everybody calls me. If you come down here and ask for Nikisha, nobody will know me.
Okay.
But I am Keisha. So that's fine.
Nice.
All right. Nice to
All
meet
right,
you
thanks very
guys, and
much.
looking forward to hearing from you.
Yes.
And looking forward for you to be a part of this great experience. Trust me, coming here, you will not go wrong. This is a big investment, whether you're living here or you're doing it for, business, right? It is a big investment, all right?
Nice. Thanks very much.
Bye.
So wait, maybe if you ask, is this a family member's name?
Yeah.
So one of your daughter or something?
Yeah, my daughter.
Oh, yeah, that me figure me come and me see it now. Rihanna, right?
Yeah, man.
Okay, Rihanna, me love that. Me love how it tie back into the, you know?
Yeah, man. So this is the
That,
first
that is
and
an
last.
honor right there, you know.
Yeah.
So years to come and them look back on it is like
My son is also Howard.
okay, so it makes
Howard
sense.
on the both sides.
Makes sense, it makes sense, it makes sense. Oh, she said make a record.
Yeah, man.
Oh. I mean, I want to go pull up.
Messy, you know, but
No man, you're good. Remember a construction active site, you know, so
yeah.
persons will understand. Okay. Oh, she choose a same type of window?
Right, but the color inside.
Oh, the white, I realize inside fully.
Great.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Moving. Ready. This one is 3 bedroom, I say. Two, but the addition of the garage.
Yeah.
Oh.
She did white kitchen, white cabinets. Changed the color.
Oh,
The
okay.
standard color is white.
So what height ceiling
This
is
is 10
it?
foot.
10 foot?
And normally it's 9.
Oh, okay. That's all. It looks spacious more. It looks spacious too. And the high ceiling, is it?
Yes.
Give that illusion if you look way bigger.
She's doing recessed lights.
Oh. And look like she has enough space so if she want to do that drop ceiling style, she can do that too. Okay. I like the color man. I blue this. I call it blue or grey.
Gray with a blue undertone.
Oh, okay. Good man, look good. Okay. So this is it. You can customize everything. So you realize this person here have like white cupboards with the gold accent. You know? Okay, you know they're actively working, so. And then this person up for higher ceilings, so that's something you can do as well. Higher ceilings. And of course you have your additional security measures so you can put in grills and stuff like that, you know? Okay. The tall ceiling make it look way higher, man. Okay. Nice high ceilings. And different tile and same tile, right? Same tile, okay. I guess the ceiling is same size also, but the ceiling make it look bigger.
Bigger, yeah.
What? Nice one. Good space. This is about 11 by 11. 11 by 12? Okay. Good space. This is not the you can't the front one will be with the master room. Manners. Good afternoon. Oh, this have the what? The next one never have a bathroom.
This is a bigger bathroom.
So you don't have no other bathroom outside here?
Man, that's on the outside.
Oh, so the next one have just one bathroom over there.
Yeah.
Oh, so she customized for you to get okay.
An additional bathroom. And the laundry.
Oh, and a laundry area. Okay. This looks good. So there you go, you can customize it to your liking, and as I said before, you have a view every window you go. Look at this. So this is the front / the side, but you're looking out at the entrance right there. And you have mountain view. You come to this window right here. You have more mountain view over there again. So basically everywhere you go, you have that 360 view. Alright, so this one again is customized where the person has their master bedroom and their walk-in bathroom from here, closet space, and an additional second bathroom outside there. Okay, I like that. So you have the TV if you go in and have no wire run. Okay. You have the attic as well.
Light switch to decor as well.
Okay, nice. Yes, the knob. Okay. Then you have a nice washroom area. I'm going to formally introduce myself. Hello. Good afternoon.
Hi.
Anybody home?
Nice to finally meet you.
I have my camera on. Is that okay? I won't turn it on, you know, just because I'm recording. Making a video right now on the community because I came here about. By the way, I didn't ask your name. What's your name?
Rose.
Rose? Adrian. You know Adrian, right?
I'm a long time subscriber. I tell you, I'm a long time subscriber.
From what? The cooking channel or the vlog channel?
From the cooking channel first, and then I
Oh,
started watching the vlog channel with the family. I
yes.
know you changed it over to your
Yes, because
personal.
if you realize me there all over the place by
Yeah,
myself and I
yeah,
still want to keep that upbeat, you know?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Thanks for your support, man. So you recently came.
I don't make a comment, but
Yes.
I do like.
No, I understand. You have persons who may not comment, but
Yeah.
they are avid watchers, you know? So I understand that aspect
Yeah.
as well.
And your last video was, the fish that you fried
Yes,
for, the,
for Easter. Yes,
Yes.
yes. Okay, you're up to date, man. You're up to date with what I go on.
But
Congratulations,
I
man.
would
It's
say that
nice.
you are responsible for me being here.
I am happy.
There's no, I can't. You are responsible because
Oh,
if I was
God, man.
watching the video, I saw when you came over, you saw the gate open, and you came in and you spoke to the backhoe
Yes,
gentleman
yes.
here, and I was looking for somewhere. Because I actually live in Junction, I've been looking at land, I've been looking and I couldn't find anywhere. So you are responsible.
See where you
for
live
me.
down this side too?
I live in Junction.
Oh, and look,
I'm
I
not
the
from-
right basically a neighbor, you never realize, eh? I don't know, I tell you, say, is I just passing? I said, this look like a place where me would have live. So I said, I pull up and I ask, and it so happened that the gate they open that day there because then they go back and forth. Because the person will come a while ago, but if I don't show over here, then lock me out. Me have to call and the gate lock after about 2-3 minutes time at the panic. Then it just closed. Yes. But I'm glad for that, man. And as I say, congratulations. I love the fact that you customize with the tall ceiling. It make you look so much bigger, eh? You look big at the same size, you know, but because you have the high ceiling, it open up the space and the choice of color where you use.
Yes.
You give it that, make it look bigger. So that's something that we were talking about earlier. That you, if you haven't gotten one as yet, and you're working from foundation, you have the option to customize it to your liking. All right. And if you want to go on top, then you can do the decking and everything like that. But if you just want your home to be like a bungalow style like this one, it's nice because again, you have the nice high ceiling. And then you add a washroom to yours and an extra master bath.
Extra bath.
Nice. And then you have mountain view from all sides. You come up on your back porch, you have a view of the mountain, you go through the front room,
You have
back room. It's like almost a 360 view. That made me feel this come like when people reach out and say, well, come in and meet people in Canada. I lock up in my house, when I come here, they must say, your recipe make me start open a restaurant. Your recipe make me start catering. And I can feed. So when I hear them things, I feel so good. So if you know, say, because at home, I'm going to be one of the biggest purchases in your life. Somehow you rested and feed. And if you know, you watch a video, with me that look on it as a simple video. Because this was not the goal, you know. The goal was to just go Santa, go get one cylinder from a friend.
Yes, for jerk.
For build a jerk pan. I build a jerk pan
Yes.
because I go and see the jerk pan them so expensive. I go in a mega mart. I'm saying, nah man, I go build one. Because I have a past teacher from high school in the welding and he just build one for me. I see this and I just stop and look at that. You get a home out of it, you know?
Yes.
So it's a good look.
Yeah.
It's a good look, man.
Because I
Good.
saw you did some others before that about
Yes.
land in Mandeville.
Yes.
Some land, but those land was expensive.
And that's the exact thing I was saying to Keisha earlier, and even Howard, that listen, you know, makes sense you put like a high price point. No one is doing to purchase. You need to make it affordable. Because a lot of persons they want home ownership, but because they make it so ridiculously expensive. I mean, you have to bear in mind, say it take a lot to build, you know, so you still want to make a profit, but not in a case where you run away persons. Because if you come and want 50 million, you'd have said, boy, I'm not going to buy that. But look at that.
You have a bit of land.
Mm-hmm.
Plus your
Not a bit of land, a good amount of land,
Yes.
because near to quarter acre is a good amount of land. For a gated community.
Right.
Because when I go to Ochi, you know, the gated community, it's like just your car can probably drive on one side and you have to, not even exaggerating, probably crawl on the other side of the house. You understand? And a similar size like this. We understand at Ochi, but regardless when you're there, so you get you're so central as we that talk about. You get a little bit of Mandeville, you get a little bit of Junction, Santa. And if you want jump down on the white sandy beach down there, so not a lot of drive. We have the new, what you call it now? The highway open up. We're free right now. 1.5 hours you reach at airport. You know? So, and St. Elizabeth, the bread basket you can't lose. I have a lot of family come from down here too, you know.
Oh.
St. Elizabeth. My grandmother and her sisters, I don't remember the exact place. We go clean up our grave one night time. Somewhere down there, so they come from. But my grandmother said them a Whiteley, then come from St. Elizabeth. Yeah.
I think your yesterday video was for your father's grave, right?
Yes. I went. Easter Monday? Yeah,
Oh.
Easter Monday. Yeah, watch, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Some is a faithful
yes.
subscribe
Oh,
and
God.
don't comment. All the time when they do something, they eat up all of your chicken and them something, they almost cry. You cry. That was
Yeah,
painful.
the thing, them, man. I know, so
Yeah.
me come and me say, I go make a pen again and just to try my friend that. And so me know me not go there long, I say, I go wait.
Plenty people cry with your man. That was.
I love animal naturally, you know. So I buy them not even a week. The dog them eat all of my rabbit and my bird them. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Man.
sad one.
I'm glad for no say. And as I say, congratulations again.
I wish you could have seen it when they did all the stuff.
Oh.
By next week, I'm sure everything will be done.
Okay.
That's
Well, it
when
look
you
nice.
would see the beauty of it.
Me not go there still,
Yeah.
but me tell them say it's an active site, so they understand. But it look nice. The color choice, the high ceiling, you know, it look nice. And it just look bright.
And that's what I wanted.
Yes,
Light,
that
bright,
natural
good,
lighting.
yeah.
Yeah, it look bright. It look good. It look
I
good.
see I
Man.
chose a different
Cabinet colors. I mean, I said
from
to him, yes.
There's
You go with the white and the gold accent.
and
Yeah, me like it.
Yeah.
I like it. It's nice, man. It's nice. And you have your washroom space.
Can you imagine just relax and say what you want
Mm-hmm.
and have it built?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good feeling, actually.
No, me I tell you,
Plus
cause
the
even if it,
lights I put in recessed lighting in the ceiling.
Oh.
And that's an upgrade.
you know me that look when I come into.
Yes.
I was saying to him earlier, even if in the future you want to get like the tray ceilings, you have high enough ceiling can provide that. If you want to drop that in and put the recessed lights around and the little chandelier, cause I'm assuming you're gonna put like an island. You're gonna put an island?
Yeah, I have a highland.
Oh,
Yeah,
and you can
yeah.
have your tray ceiling and put a nice like a drop down light, you know?
Yeah.
Place nice.
So she did a lot of customizing.
Yeah, I did a lot of.
It's a corner like this?
thing.
It's a corner lot, right?
Yes.
See it
It's a
there?
corner lot.
I say based off of how I operate my channel, when you meet me in person, same energy you get, more than hope say that I same energy you get when you meet me. Because that's how I stay naturally. So when I come and I meet her the first time a while ago, I say, I'm glad say that's how you stay, you know, rude and them things, because more don't want to know say persons where support me from, as we say, from a cooking channel days. They say, boy, agency, me go and place and the people, no. Here you say? Then just nice and well and just understanding and welcoming. So that's what I just want to get there. Good. I'm going to add real quick, like I have been communicating with Keisha through phone and she get back to me promptly. You know what I say? And it's not just because it's me, but she get back to you promptly. So once you reach out, she'll make you get all of the necessary information and you see how detailed she was in explaining the different steps. So just do the right thing, reach out and she'll take care of you. She just great in person. Great personality, warm and welcoming. Reach out and get your things sorted out. You know what I say? Once again, thank you very much for watching. See, until next time, safe travel upon the gravel. Go and big up yourself.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, man.